Welcome to Mervin's Crick Quiz, IPL time. Let's look at some of the spin related queries and spin related key questions in this IPL of some of the teams that we are looking into this video. 6 questions. Number 1, Sunil Narayan's fluctuating form for KKR. How will it go this year? Number 2, the partnership between Chahal and Ashwin. How will that pan out for Rajasthan Royals? Their recent IPL record will be looking into those details. Number 3, Mayank Markande for Mumbai Indians. Can he dial back the clock to 2018? You'll come to know why. For Punjab Kings, Rahul Chahar and Liam Livingstone. His performances with the ball for Lancashire in the T20 Blast. Let's have a look how he can emulate that in the IPL. Then you have Shabaz Ahmed. Is this going to be a breakthrough season for Shabaz Ahmed for RCB as a partner to Hasaranga? And finally, Washington Sundar and Shreyas Gopal need a turnaround and in their bowling department, especially for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's have a look at all these 6 questions shortly. For KKR, Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti is supposed to be one of the best spin bowling squads. And if you look at this chart closely, Sunil Narayan's last 6 years have been a bit up and down in terms of wicket taking. 2017 his average shot up to his strike rate shot up to 35, and in 2020 it went really abnormally as high as 45. All other years he's been giving wickets every game. Now the emergence of Varun Chakrabarti in 2020 and last year 2021, those are phenomenal strike rates, 18 and 22. Both together can be really devastating for any side, and that's what we saw in 2021 with both of those strike rates around 21 and 22. What will we see this year from this duo? Next up, for Rajasthan Royals, they have been able to bring together Yuzvendra Chahal and Ravichandran Ashwin together playing for the same IPL team. And if you look at this chart, it tells you Yuzvendra Chahal in orange every single year since the last 4 years has been striking amazingly between 25 to 17, which means he'll give you wicket or more than a wicket almost every game. Ravichandran Ashwin has been there and thereabouts in terms of wicket taking for his previous franchise, but his last season was a little bit of an aberration and little bit off the boil. Let's say 38 is a very high strike rate, but let's see when he comes together with Chahal this season for the Royals, does that improve or how they go together? Next up, Mumbai Indians, and many believe this is one of the weakest spin bowling squad. Now, if you look at these two gentlemen, Mayank Markande and Murugan Ashwin. Now, Mayank Markande had a dream start in 2018. 15 wickets he picked up with an economy of 8.3. He had a brilliant season, but post that, he hasn't been himself. 2019 he just picked up 1 wicket, not too many games. 2020 also he didn't get too many games in the last couple of seasons. Now since they have lost Rahul Chahar and Krunal Pandya, now he might become the key resource for spin for Mumbai Indians. Now, can he dial back that clock back to 2018 and deliver a performance similar to that proportion to help Mumbai Indians be penetrative in the middle stages of the innings? Now, when you look at his partner Murugan Ashwin, he played for Punjab before this. And if you look season by season, his wicket taking has gone a little bit off track. If you look at his trend, 2020 was a good season for him. Last season didn't get too many games and didn't make that much of an impact. Now this season he definitely has a very big role to play along with Markande for Mumbai Indians, and let's see how both of them go and can they prove everybody wrong that their spin still has a lot of cutting edge left in them. For Punjab Kings, we have Rahul Chahar, who has been bought from Mumbai Indians and has a very, very impressive record. 7.4 economy rate, bowling is full quota almost every time, and a strike rate of 21. are really impressive numbers, and it's a very, very valuable addition for the Punjab Kings. Now, Liam Livingstone, here's an interesting aspect. He doesn't bowl that often in international cricket. Just recently in the T20 World Cup, he did a bit of bowling. But have a look at his record for Lancashire in the T20 Blast in UK. He's striking at every 16 balls and a very impressive economy rate of 7.6. Will Punjab's management be using Livingstone the way he used to bowl in domestic cricket along with Chahar? They can be a deadly duo if they are allowed to operate for the full quota of 4 overs. Let's see how the things pan out during this tournament for the Punjab Kings in the middle of the innings especially. RCB will have the number one choice as Hasaranga for sure, but who will support him? That's the question here. Now, if you look at two candidates, Shabaz Ahmed and Karan Sharma, the experienced Karan Sharma. Shabaz Ahmed had a very impressive last couple of seasons, very good economy rate under 7 and strike rate is 13, but he hasn't bowled his full quota. He's been called in to bowl 2 or 3 overs somewhere in the middle of the innings. When it comes to Karan Sharma, he has bowled quite a bit and has played for over 7-8 years, but his latest wicket taking trend has been going off the boil. So who will RCB call upon? Will this be an emerging season for Shabaz Ahmed along with Hasaranga? It will be an interesting watch for RCB fans. And finally, with the Orange Army Sunrisers Hyderabad, they had a real bidding war when they had to buy Washington Sundar because the utility that he provides as a batting all rounder. However, look at this graph. It will tell you from a bowling perspective, he hasn't really been picking wickets when he was playing for his previous franchises. Uh, 27.8 and 36 strike rates in the last 2 seasons tell you that he has kept things very quiet. 6.5 is phenomenal, but hasn't really picked wickets. I'm not sure that's exactly what Sunrisers Hyderabad want from him. They would want more wickets, maybe a tad expensive, doesn't matter, but they would want wickets from Washington Sundar. And his partner, Shreyas Gopal, had brilliant start for Rajasthan Royals few years back. However, in the recent years, he's been lackluster. For him, opportunities also have been limited that he's got, and his wicket taking ability also has been going through the roof when it comes to strike rate, and he's rarely picked up a wicket for Rajasthan Royals. Now, both of them will have to get their act together, get that strike rate down, and keep picking important wickets throughout the phase when Sunrisers Hyderabad are bowling. Will be very important to see how they both team up together for this common cause for the Orange Army. Hope you liked the video. We've looked at 6 teams in this video. Keep tuning in for more such insights for the IPL and other cricket to come. Please share and subscribe. Keep watching Mervin's Crick Quiz for more. Stay safe.